Okay, now I'm going to talk about the meta tag. First, let's do a definition here. Meta, M-E-T-A, means metadata. It's short for metadata. And metadata literally means information about data. So, in this case, the viewport tag gives you the ability to change the viewport of the web page. So in other words, if someone is using a cell phone or a tablet, it's going to show up differently than it would on a regular PC. So let's start by adding some basic HTML framework in here. So I added the HTML skeleton. Okay, so let's let me clear out some of this here. So we don't need that, and we don't need this in here. And we're not going to be doing any script today, so technically we don't need those script tags, but it's okay to leave them in there. Now I'm going to first I'm going to change the background of the web page to cyan, and I'm going to render it. So here I have a blank web page. It's colored like a blue-green color. Okay, now I'm going to build a simple web page, and I'm put a picture on there. So let's say let's put a center tag on here, and I'm going to put an H1 tag. Let's call it my first web page. Let me zoom in here so you can see this a little bit better. There you go. Now, and close that H1 tag. Now I'm going to put an image on there. Let me stretch it out temporarily so you can see what I'm typing. Spell everything correctly. So I put an image of a puppy on there, and I'm going to change the width of it to 400 pixels. Okay, so when I render that, this is what you see. You see a picture of a cute little puppy. Now, if I were to put this on a web page, you would see it just like you do there. But if I display it on a cell phone, this is what you'd see. This little tiny picture. But what we want to see is not the small picture. We want to fit it to the screen, and so we can have it come up automatically looking just like this one. In order to do that, we're going to add the viewport portion of the meta tag. So it's a meta tag with a viewport attribute. So let's type this in. We're just going to put this underneath the head tag. It doesn't matter whether it's above or below the title tag. As long as it's inside this head tag, but not within the style tag. It can't be between the opening style tag and the closing style tag. It must be within the head tag itself. Okay, so here's the command. Meta name equals viewport. Okay, and now we're going to put a space, content equals, and in quotation marks, I'm going to type this. Let me stretch this out so you can see a little better. Content equals width equals device width, comma, initial, INITIAL, initial dash scale, no spaces, equals 1.0. And I'm going to close that quotation mark, and then don't forget to close that that tag. Now the meta tag does not require a closing tag. It's just one tag, the opening meta tag. Okay, so now this will show up on the cell phone like that. All right, so that's the meta tag. It's pretty simple. You just have to add this below the head tag, and you can view it on view your web page size properly on a cell phone or other device like a tablet.